and we'll simply move the objects to be on the top of the dining table. I'm gonna tell you all the secrets that you need to aligning objects on 3ds Max. Let's start. The first method is very straightforward. You press on the object that you want to align and press on Tools, scroll down until you find Align and press on it. Or you can always click on Alt plus A, or you can click here on the shortcut button. Now, after picking Align, you have to pick the target object that you want this frame, in this instance, to align to. So pick this target object. Here, you need to understand a couple of things. We have two columns here, one for the current object's gizmo or positioning, which part of the object will be controlling for the current object, and which part of the target object will be targeting. For this example, we want this frame to align perfectly to this wall in the Y direction. We need the maximum part of the Y, which is the face looking at the direction of the arrow of the Y, to the target object's minimum. Let's see how it goes. We'll pick on the Y position. Here we can see that the frame is aligned to the wall. And if you can't really understand this position, you can always use trial and error until you can find that the frame is perfectly aligned to the wall. As you can see here, this is the wall, the target object, and this is the frame. You can see that they are perfectly aligned together. Alright, let's move to method number 2. And for this example, we're going to pick this frame. You can either go to Tools again and scroll down to Align and click on Normal Align, or you use the shortcut Alt N, or of course you can click and hold on the Align shortcut button and scroll down until you find Align Normal. This method only holds 2 steps. First step is picking the side of the object that you want to control, which is the back of this painting. Here, click on it until we find the blue arrow pointing outwards, as we can see here. And then we simply click on the wall that we want this frame to be pointed to and click on OK. We'll find that the painting is perfectly aligned to the wall. Last but not least, let's move to the third method. We gotta pick the object that we want, and we'll have to adjust the pivot of the object to be at the bottom of the Z. How we can do this is by either going to Hierarchy, moving down to Effect Pivot, and moving the gizmo until it snaps to the bottom of the object that we want. Don't forget to disable the Effect Pivot only after you're done. Or you can always use a plugin to easily adjust the pivot. Now that we adjusted the pivot, we click on the Select and Place button from the top banner. We'll click on Hold until we're satisfied with the positioning of this painting. Let's use it for a real-life example. We click on the object that we want to move to the top of the dining table, adjust the pivot either by the plugin or by the hierarchy from the command panel, and we'll simply move the objects to be on the top of the dining table.